Hey Pokemon fans, this is Ayden here, and welcome to the fourth installment of my Leaf Green randomized Nuzlocke challenge. Today I'm going to be catching two new buddies, hopefully, if I have, enough luck. And I am going to make it all the way to Mount Moon today. This is kind of a long video. I just now noticed it was 32 minutes long whenever I stopped recording. And I was actually going to go do some more battles, but I'm glad not. Glad I did not. Well, right now I'm going to get my running shoes from Professor Oak's aides. And basically now, this right here is going to speed up my journey just a little bit. Not, too much, but, it is going to be a big improvement. Now, I'm checking out my Pokemon right now, and I'm gonna actually train Mr. Grumpers a little bit, because he's actually going to help me out during Misty, because that's the only Pokemon I have right now that could, actually do any damage to her besides Slow or Hobro, because Hobro's got Tackle, and that's about it. Plus he's got good, regular attacking skills. And she's going to send off with her Pidgey while I send off with my, Spoink. Which I think he evolves at level 22, which I shall look that up here in a minute. Also, I kind of, I could actually get 3 Pokemon, before or as soon as I get to Mount Moon. But I can only catch 2 of them because they're considered on the same routes. See, how I do that is if an NPC or basically a person gives me a Pokemon, I can consider that as a route, but only if I get the Pokemon first. So basically, if I run into a Pokemon during the route, I can't get the NPC one, and if I get the NPC one, I can't get the Pokemon that I run into the route. So it's a little bit guesstimation work. It's just the level will be constant. Like the one that you get on the Pokemon Center is supposed to be a Magikarp. Well, I've got that randomized, and needless to say, I didn't get it, and it was a very, very good Pokemon that could actually help me out a little later on in the series. But I'm happy with the team I got after this. This is still a narrated one. I did not get my screen recorder like I wanted to. See, to be honest with y'all, I do not have regular internet. I only got phone internet. So basically all the videos that I am doing and uploading on YouTube is uploaded through my phone. Basically, actually I am recording this with Visual Boy Advanced AVI recorder, which basically that's the built-in game recording system, and all I do is just mute it, which next episode I might actually leave the audio on, that way y'all can hear, the audio. But of course, it's up to y'all really. I'll put a couple videos like that, and y'all just comment down below if y'all want me to take off the audio and just keep on doing it like I'm doing it right now. Which Leonardo should evolve in this episode. I mean, all he has to do is gain 1 level, but of course, I'm training up all my other Pokemon because I have not did any off-screen grinding yet. The only grinding I've did was y'all viewers, which of course, I only need right now 3 Pokemon, so that's not hard to train up at all. Now, if I had a whole team, then yeah, I'd probably have to off-screen grind instead of doing this right now. I do a little grinding in this episode, but I realize that it's not worth it, and I basically back out and go back to, beating trainers. I'm going to send out my Miss Grumper, and she's going to send out the Weedle, and I'm surprised I have not got poisoned yet. So, I'm going to send out my Leonardo to just lay it to waste. Because I really do want a Wartortle, and plus, he's only got 1 level left. I actually forgot that I moved it, so that's why, I scrolled down a little bit. Do it. Because I'm used to playing Pokemon Platinum, because like I said, I've been playing Platinum, and basically, you can't move your uh your Pokemon moves unless you go to the start menu and move it like that, which is kind of gay. I don't know why they changed it. I guess so many people was actually just going to start and did not know that you can do it during battle. See, I didn't know it until I played third gen Pokemon Sapphire for the first time, and I was like, "Whoa, how did I move that?" And I just messed around with it, and I was like, "Awesome." So basically, my Leonardo is just kicking some ass right now and taking some names. Someone just now texted me. Yeah, I just now watched the Pokemon Cypher 2013 on the Shofu channel. It's basically it's got Jay Witz, it's got Hayden, and it's got Shofu in it, and a lot of other Pokemon things. And finally, Spoink learned Psywave. I'm trying to say Miss Grimpers. It's just not a girl Pokemon, so that's why I always, I should have named her Miss Piggy. Actually, I might actually rename her Miss Piggy whenever I get to Lavender Town. Because, it's nothing to name your Pokemon again. It really isn't. Do y'all like my graphics like this? I can actually do a little bit better on the recording. Like right now, I've got it halfway, half graphics to memory because my videos are now like 62 megabytes long for a 32-minute video. I can't have them too big, but yeah. Basically now, I thought I had this Ghastly in the bag. I really did. I mean, I know Ghost type has got its advantage, but this freaking Psywave, I actually look it up a little later on in the video as you see it, and it has an 80% accuracy, and it seems like she misses like every other time, which is really, really crappy. Oh, I actually do beat that Ghastly. I thought I lost. I thought I had to switch out. I only gained 40, but then I was like, I might as well just stick it out and, beat it. It's Kekulon. Yeah, this is what fucks me over. Even though I'm changing to Psychic, and Psychic is weak against Psychic. I always hated Kekulon because of that. I always did, but he's easy to kill with like a Gengar or something like that. Because, Ghost Pokemon can't attack normal types in 3rd gen. And basically what you have to do is just, do that. And it crits me and about kills me. And he made me flinch. And I'm paralyzed. So I'm just like, I'm not even going to mess with this point again. I'm just going to go to my Hobro and just knock him out with a tackle. Say bye-bye, Kekulon. Actually, I was watching AJ Pay's channel, which is JP and Corey, or Comrade Concarne, and they actually asked a Pokemon question. If you was stuck on a deserted island with one Pokemon and one item, which one would it be? And a lot of people just said flying Pokemon HMO2, which is fly, and then just fly out there. But one of them said Kecleon and a Devinscope to make some badass hiding and seeking. Now that is a true Pokemon fan right there. They actually, did not think of, getting off the island, but, having fun and enjoying himself while having some Pokemon too. And that's probably what I'd do. I'd actually enjoy myself. Because right now, I've lived poor, I've lived a little bit of the rich life, and honestly, you have more fun when you don't have no money. Whenever you have money, sure you have fun, but the next day whenever you're out of money, you're twice as worse as what you did before you even got the money. So, I mean, it's best to stay poor. Money can't buy happiness. It can for a little bit, but then you're just twice as sad whenever you don't have it. So, alright, level 8. It's a special attack is growing a little bit. I wish it was a Grumpig already. Like I said, I think he evolves in like level 20s or something like that, which that'd really suck because then I couldn't use him against Misty because my new rule, I cannot, challenge rivals or gym leaders with a higher Pokemon than they have. And actually, I don't know Gary's Pokemon, so I'm not sure about that. I can fight Misty as early as soon as I get to Celadon City, which I am very, very worried about Misty. I might actually lose with my Pokemon that I've got right now. So, I mean, a Grumpig, it should be able to handle it, though. I think this is the first time I got poisoned. I really do. I hadn't really been paying attention with this narration because, you know, it's like 32-minute long video, I can't look at the video the whole time, which I am glancing at it every 5 seconds. So I'm scurrying back to the Pokemon Center because 3rd gen you can actually die from poison. If my Pokemon faints while they're poisoned, they are considered dead. So that's why I went ahead and got like 5 antidotes, just in case. Better be safe than sorry. I'd hate to lose my Squirtle over a Weedle. That would make me probably rage quit. I'd probably end the video right then and there and be like, oh well, y'all, I'll see y'all later. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my failures. I do gotta go back and battle them 2 people right there. So, Bugcatcher Greg sent out his Weedle. This is one thing I don't like Pokemon. It's the same Pokemon that you fight over and over and over again. I wish they'd have like a Beedrill by now. I know it'd be hard, but it's a lot better than facing an army of Weedle. It really is. I mean, they should have like a little bit more diversity. I mean, shit, in this game right here, they've got 389 Pokemon. I do believe it's 389. Let's see, 1st gen it was 151, 2nd gen was like 260 something, I think. I'm not sure about the 2nd gen. I don't know how many Pokemon's in there, but the 3rd gen's got 389, I believe, and the 4th gen is 493, and the 5th gen is 647. Which, to be honest, my favorite is probably 4th gen. But my favorite Pokemon is the Kanto, 1st gen Pokemon. All my favorite is in 1st gen. As you can see, I'm actually using, well, I hadn't really caught any other gen Pokemon, so I can't really say I'm only using 1st gen Pokemon because I'm choosing it. But you'll see I only use really 1st gen Pokemon because I know a lot about them. I know more about them. I know about, what moves that they get and stuff like that. Miss Grumper is actually having a hard time right now. He keeps on getting poisoned and stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to send out my Leonardo. That way, like I said, I'm trying to get to level 16. That way I can hurry up and become a War Turtle, and I don't have to mess with it no more. I don't have to mess with it until, all my Pokemon get up there. Because War Turtle is... Actually, to be honest, I think my strongest Pokemon right now is probably my Slow Bro. Finally, level 9 is catching up with... It gains 3 in special attack that time. Kakuna, I'm going to go ahead and send out my Spoink and let him battle this Kakuna and then the next Pokemon Metapod, because it's Psywave. Actually, it don't matter about the hard because hard only increases your defense stat and not your special defense. A lot of people think it's both, but I think it's just the regular defense, to be honest. Actually, comment down below if you know for a fact if it affects your defense and special defense, or if it's just regular defense. Which, to be honest, I think it's just, regular defense. Let me see what my Pokemon, or my Pokemon, my dog is barking at real fast. I'm just gonna peek out my window and she's just going crazy over nothing. So, I'm gonna just side wave this Kakuna until it dies. Because this is a very, very long video and I'm only halfway through it right now. I wish I can actually, put on some music. I should have put on some music before then. But like I said, next video I'm actually going to record the audio to it. So that way, whenever I've got some pauses, you can actually listen to the game audio or, listen to buttons clicking the least instead of absolutely nothing. And I finally take down that Kakuna. And he's going to gain 136 experience. And then here comes his Metapod, which I'm going to stay in. And I'm going to take down this Metapod. Which it shouldn't be that hard to take down a Metapod. It really shouldn't. And he should grow to level 10 after this. I'm actually going to, I'm going to try my next video. I'm not going to save it. I'm actually going to walk through it and try to make a live recording, because this really, really sucks doing the narrated thing, and I'm pretty sure y'all don't like it, and y'all probably don't even want to watch it because of it. So I might actually not narrate it. So this is the 4th episode. And be honest, I started this last night at like 5 o'clock, and this is my 4th episode, so I've played probably about an hour altogether of it. Because I remember my first video was only like 12 minutes, then it got to 15, then it got to 22, and now it's 32. Which I let the recording go a little long this time, and I'm glad it didn't fail. I'm just hoping I can upload it to YouTube. That way, y'all can see it. I just can't believe I run out of side waves already. I need to get me a PP up on it. But of course, by the time I get the PP up on it, it's going to learn something better. Because I don't think I get a PP up until like Celadon City. Yeah, Celadon City. I'm gonna go ahead and run back to the Pokemon Center and heal up my Spoink. That way, he can hurry up and he can fight some more. But of course, I only got one more bug catcher and then the last trainer, which she's only got a level 14 Jigglypuff. Which of course I just which I always hated Jigglypuff because the sing, and then some of them's got attract, and if you're asleep and then attract it, and then if they got a move that confuses you too, then yeah, that just really, really sucks. That Jigglypuff just swept you. It really did. So I'm gonna take down this Caterpie with my Spoink or Miss Grumper. I'm sorry that I'm not a good nicknamer of Pokemon. I'm not really that good commentator either. But I'm trying, and that's the most important thing. I'm only doing this really just to upload and have fun with it. So, if y'all don't like it, you don't have to watch it. So, no pressure on y'all. Just pressure on me for uploading it. I'll listen until I get done with the series, and then if I want to do another one, I can do another one if I like. And then, yeah, y'all can watch it if y'all want to or not. Which, right now, I've got, after this right here, this should make 34 videos that I've got. So, I need to actually do another video. And, it's going to be a Pokemon theory. So, y'all can check that out. It's about Giovanni and how he wanted to save the world. I might actually talk about it whenever I get to Giovanni. I'll talk about it. So I just now checked and it's got 80% accuracy. So, oh my god, that's why I'm missing so much. Because I thought it at least had a 90 to 95%, but not 80%. I mean, there's so many good moves. It's a lot. It does a lot more damage. And it just really does suck. I'm sitting there facing a level 11 Metapod sitting there with a Psy Wave. I'm actually debating on whether to switch out Pokemon right now. That's what's going on in my mind. And then it does that chunk, and I've got 8 left. I'm actually like, screw it. I can take down this Metapod. I think it does more attack each time that you do it. Because it does like half right there, and then it finally kills them off. I think it builds up on each Pokemon, like Rollout does. Now, I hate using Rollout or Thrash on, a Nuzlocke challenge. Because then you can't switch out your Pokemon if they get like a little low on health. And finally, he is past Hobro. So, yeah. So I'm going to switch him out, and I'm going to do my Squirtle versus Jigglypuff. That way he can go ahead and become a Wartortle. Did you touch me? No. You looked at me and walked up to me. Last Robin sent out Jigglypuff. Go, Leonardo. Leonardo, use Water Gun. Squirtle, squirt. Jigglypuff, use Pound. Oh, Water Gun. Squirtle. Like I said, this defense curl only uses defense, so that's really, really shitty because I'm just going to take her down with one more Well, it didn't kill her with a water gun. I'm going to use another water gun then. And finally taking down that Jigglypuff. And Leonardo is going to finally grow to level 16 and become a Wartortle. Finally. Finally can start getting better special attack and better regular attack at least. Which, of course, I don't mind, upping the special defense and regular defense. So, yeah. Dun 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 dun. Congratulations, you're Leonardo evolved into a Wartortle. So now I've got me a good Pokemon finally. Well, Slowbro was a good Pokemon. And now I am going to go catch me some, Pokemon. I actually forgot that I had running shoes there for a second, so I'm sorry. I'm used to just using fast forward buttons, so throughout this whole thing I'm actually using the fast forward button. So I'm sorry if y'all can't really see it, and I know y'all probably would like a fast forward. That way it fast forwards through all the crappy parts. And like I said, I always go to the furthest one just in case if I use up all my Pokeballs in Mount Moon, I can always go back. I can go through Mount Moon and buy some more, which of course I've got 21 of them, so that should do it. And I'm checking out my Rock Tomb that way, just in case if Grumpers can learn it, which you can't. That'd be a little bit better move than, Psywave. I'm going to go over here and get this Bullet Seed. I think it's TM08. TM09, my bad. I'm just waiting on TM87, which is Swagger. I got the moves like Swagger. And it is Eradicate. My Pokemon from Mount Moon is Eradicate. So, I actually, whenever I hit this tackle, I'm like, oh god, I hope it don't kill it. I hope it don't. Yes, it don't kill it. So I'm going to go to my Hobro and put him to sleep with a yawn. Which I am glad I've got yawn. That really does help me out a lot with catching Pokemon. So Slowbro might be a main member of my team until I get at least 6 different types on my team. Which of course I did a Nuzlocke challenge with a Rotom and a Jolteon and actually went through the whole thing. That was actually a Pokemon Platinum. And it was just a regular Rotom. I was actually thinking about doing the Game Shark cheat for the Rotom key. That way I can get the Wash form in the Galactic hideout. And I actually caught him without him falling asleep. So yes, it got me Eradicate. It uses its wrist. I couldn't even read it. I'll have to read it to y'all. I was going to name her Rachel, but I didn't know how to spell it, so I'm just like, screw it. I'm gonna name it like I name all my Ratatat and Raticate, which is Rattles. Which, of course, to be honest, it's either going to die or it's going to be stored in a box, because Raticate is only a good Pokemon up until Lieutenant Surge. And then after Lieutenant Surge, it's really of no use. So basically, I am going to heal up my Pokemon, mainly Rattles. That way I can go to the grass and try to use him to weaken my next Pokemon that I will capture. I'm actually thinking about getting that one first and then just using him and then seeing what else I could have caught. But I'm like, no, I'm going to go ahead and catch the Pokemon on the route, because that's only a level 5 and I'd rather have a level 6 to level 8 Pokemon. That way it's easier for me to train. And actually, I might off-screen grind after this and, get all my Pokemon up to like level 15. That way it's a lot easier. So yeah, he's got good attack and he's got the ability to run away, which, just in case if, a Pokemon is being a dick to me, I can always just run away it. So yeah, my Pokemon for Route 4 is going to be a Nidoking. So I'm like, yes, that's a good Pokemon. But he evolves with a stone, so he won't learn any moves. So basically, this is going to be like an HM slave. He can only learn, moves I teach him, which I'm going to probably teach him Rock Tomb next thing. And he actually gets a crit. And then it hits me again, and I thought I was done for, and leaves me with 2. I'm glad that he didn't kill my Rattles, because Rattles is actually a good Pokemon to have up until, like I said, Lieutenant Surge, until I can deposit him off in a box. So yeah, I'm going to yawn him. And then my strategy is to yawn him and then switch over to my Golduck and then, waken him a little bit more and then try to catch him while he's asleep. So I'm going to throw a Pokeball for shits and giggles, and it only shakes twice. Then he's going to fall asleep, and I just hope he don't wake up and kill my Golduck, because I love my duck. Wait, I thought I switched out to Golduck. Well, he's still fast asleep. So now I'm going to throw another Pokeball. I think I toss Pokeballs at him until he wakes up again, and then switch out to my Golduck. Yeah, that's what I do. Because I was about to say, I just now did this, and it has not been but like 28 minutes ago since, I did it. So I shouldn't have, forgotten by then. So I'm going to make him drowsy, and then I was going to switch over now to him. But then I'm like, no, I might as well just toss the Pokeball at him and then switch over, because I'd hate for him to use Double Kick and then kill my Pokemon. Because that's something I don't want. I don't want my Pokemon dying just yet. I mean, I am going to have some deaths in Pokemon, but I'm not going to die just now. I'm like, no. So I'm going to send out my duck. And he's only level 3. I'm not going to grind. I might off-screen grind him to like level 15, and then that's it. And he's just going to be, like a filler, or death fodder, as you would call him. So that does nothing but I get poisoned by his poison point, and then I'm just like, screw this. I'm not going to keep him in. So I'm going to go to my Leonardo, because I know he can take a double kick. And I'm going to start tossing balls at him. Hopefully he don't wake up. So I got 16 Pokeballs left, and I'm just going to start tossing them all until I catch him and go back to Slowbro if he goes back to sleep, Wait, he woke up? Oh, I thought he stayed asleep. My bad, y'all. I'm going to toss another Pokeball then. And Dang, I actually caught him while he was awake. Dang, I didn't even know that he woke up, to be honest. So that's actually kind of cool. Uses powerful tail in battle to smash, constrict, and crush the opponent's bones or something like that. I was gonna name him Bone Crusher, but I'm gonna name him like I name all my Nido Kings, which is Nita Ho, and then the other one is Nita Man, Nita Man and Nita Ho. So I'm just gonna name him Nita Ho, and this is gonna be it for my Pokemon play. And I'm poisoned, so I'm gonna check out that. And I still got 18 or 13 more steps until I reach the Pokemon Center, so I think I'm good. Not unless I just go around in circles. But I'm also going to see what the NPC gives me before I cut it off. That way, I can see what the ifs, ands, and buts about this is. Because to be honest, I got to catch 10 Kanto Pokemon before I get the HM move Flash. So it says it's a Magikarp for 500. See, I can't even see what it is. Give a nickname to Typhlosion. I'm like, oh no, I want a Typhlosion. I want it. So I'm just going to name him Throwaway, and then I am going to go to the box and actually throw him away because I can't use him anyways. So I might as well just throw him away, or I might forget about it a little later on down the line and actually use him. So yeah. I always go to move Pokemon. I don't ever use a withdrawal or that, so it's a lot easier. So I'm gonna release him. Bye bye, Typhlosion. Bye bye, Throwaway. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this fourth installment of Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke Randomizer Challenge. And like if you like, subscribe if you like, comment if you like. And as always, thank you for watching. Peace. Hopefully, my Raticate will survive. I don't